Good evening, YouTube. It's Tuesday, so we do a top 10. And also, this is going to be my first review. Not going to go into too much detail because I don't want to spoil the story and things like that for people, but I'll give you my thoughts on my first film and see if I can recommend it to people and just how cheaply you can get it as well. So, my top 10. I've been looking around on Facebook and a lot of people seem to be going on about Poundland films. So what I wanted to do is what was my favourite top 10 films that I've picked up or seen in Poundland and what I think the best stuff that is out there at the moment. Now this could be quite a controversial list because mine will be a lot different to a lot of other people's, but that's why I want the conversations to start. What were your favourite 10? Um, I'll go through it quickly so you know what I'm talking about. And then let's get some comments as to what you would change in that top 10 yourself. Because obviously, every Poundland's different. We're all around the country. What are you getting in that I ain't getting in? Because I've been in 5 different Poundlands in the past week, and every single one film in there I've got. So it's getting a bit frustrating, really. And annoying. But there you go. So, my first one was Spy. Melissa McCarthy. I love her. Brilliant, brilliant actress. And the fact that that's only £2 brand new, definitely worth it. My next two is Kick-Ass 1 and 2. One of the best budget films you could ever buy for £2 a piece. They're brilliant films. Independence Day 2 in 3D may not be the best film in the world, but to have that in 3D for two smackers, yeah, worth it. I have seen this in a couple of places, but I already had it myself. But Despicable Me 1 and 2 double pack has been doing the rounds. Let me know if you've seen it at your place. But both those films for £2? Yeah, gotta have it. Central Intelligence. I love The Rock. I love Kevin Hart. I think that's a really funny film. Could have been a bit better, but I really like it anyway. £2? Yeah. Everyone wants this one now. The Argo Deluxe Edition, which I showed a couple of weeks ago. I'll be looking out for one for Kermit's Ghost, and I just haven't found another one yet. As soon as I do, I'll be calling him because I'll pick one up for him. But that is a brilliant deal for £2. You look on the back and see what you actually get with it. Amazing. Next one is Jurassic World 3D. Again, a really good film, but 3D at £2? Yeah, gotta have. Seraphim Falls, which is a recent steelbook that's been doing the rounds. Not many people have found it. I found it myself. Really happy to have picked that up. Beautiful cover. And my last one, which a lot of people probably won't know that much about, is Behind the Candelabra. It's about oh god, what's his bloody name now? Liberace, played by Michael Douglas. His boyfriend's played by oh by Matt Damon. And you've not seen. It's stupid, but you've not seen a funny part of the film until you see Michael Douglas being done up the backside by Matt Damon. It is funny as hell, brilliantly done. Just after he got over his throat cancer as well. So I think that's a really funny film for £2, worth every single penny. Let me know your thoughts on that top 10. What do you think? What would you change? What's been coming out round your way? Give me an idea. What films am I missing? You know, what other good stuff's come out that just hasn't arrived down south where I am? And that's your top 10. Now, my first review. I am reviewing the film Odd Thomas. Now, I have it in a German steelbook. Why? Because this has never been released over here. Why? I never know. Bloody annoying. Can't, this is a classic film in my opinion. Now, it's released by Ascot Elite Home Entertainment. It's down as like a German 16, which I guess is like a BBFC 15. It was made in 2013. It's directed by Stephen Sommers. Now, he did The Mummy. He did The Mummy Returns. He's wrote a few good action ones as well. He's produced quite a few as well. But he did G.I. Joe as well. So his caliber is, to me, unquestionable because the first two Mummies are brilliant films. And he did the Jungle Book. Remember Jason Scott Lee did Bruce Lee? Yeah, that Bruce Lee story film. That version of the Jungle Book was done by him as well. So, I mean, he's got quite a good pedigree to go by here. It stars Anton Yelchin, which we all know is the guy from Star Wars, and he unfortunately has passed away due to that accident with his car. For anyone who doesn't know, he got pinned against the wall and gate of his property when his car rolled down off the drive due to faulty brakes, and it crushed him. And they found him the next morning, right when he was just getting really famous. So a real loss, but brilliant actor. Definitely worth watching. The other main star in this is Willem Dafoe. He's a classic actor. We all know him from Spider-Man, etc. His caliber is beyond question, in my opinion. It's actually based on a book by Dean. It's pronounced Kuntz. I haven't really seen much of his other stuff, but I mean, I do like this storyline. This is basically a kid working his way through, trying to get his schooling done. He's working in a cafe, and the main difference with this guy is he's a shy guy, but he likes a girl, but he has a power, which is he can see other spirits. He can see demons, and these things are like these weird mirrored looking wisps. And when there are deaths around him, he can actually see them happening. He can see them coming for them. And he tries to save people. And he tries to do this all the time, and it's really stressing him out. The story, I won't give away much of the story because it's really worth watching. It's all about him trying to save his family, his girl that he likes, and basically trying to stop the end of the world. But nobody else can really see. All they can see is all these deaths happening, and they start to think he's doing it. It's an old backwater little American town, but to me, it's a really well done film. There is a very slight inkling of made for TV to it, in my opinion. You think to yourself, am I watching Stranger Things to a certain extent? It's got that kind of feeling about it, but I don't think it was intentional. To me, it works really well still. How this film has never made it over here, I never know. It's really annoying actually, but the effects are good in the film as well. I personally would highly recommend it just on the basis of how the story ends. It's really well done, really well thought through. If I was going to make a recommendation on it as a score, I would give it 7.5 out of 10. To me, it is worth hunting this film down. It's not one, I'll find it here, I'll find it there. It's not in this country now. Right as of me saying this right now, there is one copy available on Music Magpie, and that's £3.23. So I imagine it's going to be a German import. But if you can snap it up, get it, because to get it on any other format, as in anywhere else, you're looking at £8.59 on eBay right now. But if you want the steelbook version, which I actually recommend, you're looking at £9.63. That's as cheap as you'll get it right now. As I say, with my first review, I didn't want to go into too much detail because I'm not a spoiler person either. I'll try to recommend it on the basis of what kind of films I like. I really don't think a lot of people are going to have seen this film. I think it has been on Sky, maybe. Don't quote me on that, but I think it has been on Sky. But the only disappointment for me is the fact that it's not available mainstream in this country. With the amount of bollocks that they do release on Blu-ray in this country, when you see a film of this caliber and they haven't released it, really frustrates you. So if I was going to make a recommendation of one of my reviews to be the first one, yeah, absolutely. I will do another review next week, but I'll try and get a bit more obscure and see how it goes. But for my first one, Odd Thomas, highly recommend, and he's very good. It's pronounced Anton Yelchin. I'll get it. I always get it wrong the second time I say it, but there you go. Now, the last thing we'll do tonight is just go over those prizes one more time. Yes, we have the piss take comedies of Keith Lemon and Bruno. That's your prize one. I know that's not a very good prize. And then we have The Artist and The Woman in Black. Artist, classic film. That's your prizes, but remember, there is a third prize coming up this Friday, and that will be a 10 film bundle, but I ain't going to tell you. You're going to have to wait till the night to find out what they are, because I'm a bastard. But there you go. Now, you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. It looks like we might have a bit more rain coming before the weekend. It's supposed to hit 30 plus degrees the weekend. Holy shit. Let's wait and see what happens, shall we? Enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. Critique me on the first review. What did I miss? Did I drone on? Should I have included anything else? Should I have taken my time a bit more? Let me know, because I do want to make them better. I want people to take them seriously. So any creative criticism, constructive criticism, will be greatly received. Enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Take care. Talk to you again soon.